in bed. Has something happened to you, Mitch?
We have each other. Do we need the money?
I grew up in the Dust Bowl. I clawed my way out of poverty. You expect me to slide back there?
Must be tough for you, Ruby. I mean, ditching all this?
I'm not ditching it all. I'm just taking my cut. It's not like he's going to give me a divorce. And Bruno thinks he's a fine, upstanding Catholic. I mean, most of the times.
Well, I guess he deserves it then.
He won't like it, but he'll pay. We've got him over a barrel. He's running for mayor against squeaky clean Boron. I don't think he can afford any scandals right now.
Well, that's pretty easy.
As long as you stand your ground.
What do you mean?
Bruno can be pretty manipulative.
I survived being a POW in Germany. I think I can handle your husband.
Well, here he comes.
Well,
Are you sure you won't have a drink, Mr. Blake?
no thanks. This ain't a social call. I'm here on business.
Ah, business. As tantalizing a word as any in the English language. Usually conducted at the office, not in one's own.
Personal business.
Well, Bruno Fratelli at your service.
We'll leave you to it. Miss Harris, would you care looking at my roses for me?
But I say, my dear, I'm afraid I require Miss Harris for the moment.
I thought this was a private meeting.
That's the idea.
A man in my position cannot protect any secrets from his secretary. Miss Harris is well versed in all my affairs.
Really? How many are there?
The boss means his business affairs.
What a shame. I thought you would spare me the expense of a private detective.
Oh, blessed am I. Jealousy is the hallmark of a devoted wife.
Devoted to my self-preservation. Good night, Mr. Blake. I hope you succeed in your endeavors.
Shall we begin? And at the ready, Miss Harris.
I thought this was supposed to be a private chat, you know, man to man.
I am a treasury official, a prime target for would-be extortionists, blackmailers, and the like. And of course, I wouldn't dream of accusing a fine gentleman at the service of the Blake. But you must excuse my fastidious paranoia. Proceed.
Well,
You need not hesitate. Miss Harris is a whiz at dictation.
Fire away, soldier.
Impeccably accurate.
okay, wise guy, let's play it your way. I am after a donation.
For which particular charity?
Returned servicemen.
Unfortunately, I rather favor Mussolini.
Listen up, hotshot. I'm collecting for the Spindler Fund.
Oh, well, if the Germans are pitching in, a check on Miss Harris.
Now you're talking.
How much would you like?
$100,000.
Why on earth would I give you such an amount?
Well, let's say someone wanted to hide a huge pile of ill-gotten gains. Best bet would be a Swiss bank account. But if someone from the U.S. Treasury had one, that would look mighty suspicious, wouldn't it? I mean, say an account number beginning 8, 6, 7, 5. Shall I go on?
You have overplayed your hand, Mr. Blake. Only select few had access to that number. Myself, Miss Harris, and my dear, who is listening at the door. Please grace us with your presence.
Okay, I confess to eavesdropping. But you never entrusted me with a number, darling.
For good reason, as your friend has demonstrated over here.
My friend?
Ruby, my love. Stop clinging on to the pretense.
What pretense?
Enlighten her, Miss Harris.
Well, someone's been snooping around in our office. Whoever it was did a nifty job. Left no trace.
Anything taken?
Nothing visible.
Then how do you know someone was there at all?
She knows I would have emptied it.
So I looked into the trash can, found a cigarette butt.
I only smoke the finest of cigars.
This was a cheap brand, the type you are smoking, soldier.
Okay, I confess, I hired Mr. Blake.
Uh-huh.
Only to check up on you, darling. All these nights, it never occurred to me that you were genuinely working late. And Miss Harris, I didn't think you would be going home early.
What? You thought?
I mean, you are a beautiful dame.
Don't know about that. But the idea of me and your husband? Jiminy. I find him physically repulsive.
So do I. But that didn't stop me. Wealth and fame can turn a poor girl's head.
My dear, you're shattering all my illusions.
Welcome to the club.
Anyway, back to you, soldier. I said you haven't taken anything visible.
But you did take note of a certain number.
Okay. So you figured out how I got it. Big deal. I've still got the goods on you, so pay up!
Would you like to tell them, Miss Harris?
I reckon you deserve the pleasure, sir.
Thank you. The numbers are dummy, are complete fabrication.
What?
I'll leave it on my top drawer specifically for this kind of situation. Entrapment is frowned upon by the police, but nonetheless, effective.
Bravo, darling. You're so clever.
Ruby, the game is up for the pair of you.
I don't see what I got to do with any of this.
Attempted blackmail is a serious offense.
She's not involved! I came up with this plan all by myself. Call the cops. I'll go quietly.
You dumb schmuck! You gonna let her hang you out to dry?
I acted alone!
Come on now, admit it. You've been sleeping with my wife.
No, never. I swear.
It's the truth, darling.
You reel him in and don't even put out?
Ain't you never met a Broadway bass?
So, she really promised to sleep with you?
Get lost.
My dear Ruby, I take my hat off to you. You don't earn my pity, Mr. Blake. You actually thought that she was good enough with you? You! A pathetic cripple!
Bruno!
Hang on. I recognize that. That's my gun. She gave you my gun? What sort of too big crook are you, huh? You can't even bring your own weapon? You have to borrow one from your victim! Ah!
Should we call an ambulance?
No point. There's no hope.
Oh my God.
No hope for you either, soldier.
I know. I'm screwed.
Then take her down with you!
No dice.
You poor chump!
I'll do the time.
All right, I'll be a witness. He provoked you. It was practically self-defense. You could be out in 10 to 20.
Take care, Mitch.
Sheesh! At least tell him you'll wait for him.
Don't do it, Ruby. Don't incriminate yourself.
Look, soldier. There's a police station down the road. Turn yourself in. Might help.
I'll go.
Tell them you were played for a sap.
I acted alone.
Man, that was tricky. Did you have to keep goading him to squeal on me?
Sorry, darling. I had to make sure he won't.
One thing, you do have the Swiss bank account number.
Uh-huh.
Well, are you going to share it?
Why do you need to know it?
In insurance, darling.